The alchemy of emotional transmutation, balancing shadow and light within the sacred temple. Our journey towards wisdom and spiritual awakening often tempts us to dwell solely in the realm of positive feelings. While positivity can act as a salve for the soul, it is not the panacea we might believe it to be. As the mystic Rumi cautions us, don't turn away. Keep your gaze on the bandaged place. That's where the light enters you. Merely focusing on positive feelings may be tantamount to avoiding the dark, labyrinthine corridors of the psyche. Such avoidance can render us prisoners of the collective unconscious, as Jung would argue, echoing thoughts and feelings that are not entirely our own. Wanted to become the prime mover in the unfolding tapestry of your life, stillness must be found. Stillness of the kind that the Taoist sage Laozi speaks about, where one learns to act by not acting. Within the sanctuary of this mental quietude, one can finally hear the whisper of one's inner wisdom. Your actions then transcend conditioned responses, becoming an expression of your spirit, unbounded by past patterns or collective mental mold. Exiting the mental maze requires acceptance, a gentle surrender to the truth of your own vulnerabilities and insecurities. Rather than trying to obliterate these shadow aspects, allow them to simply be. By embracing them, you remove their vampiric grip over your emotional life. Your aura stabilizes, emanating a vibration that draws both stability and instability into its orbit. However, imbued with this newfound equanimity, you wield the transformative power to not let the external chaos extinguish your inner light. Though you may find yourself surrounded by tumultuous energies, remember the ancient Hermetic principle of correspondence. As above, so below. As within, so without. By embodying stability, you attract stability. Conversely, if you continually invite dissonance into your life, you will eventually be overpowered by it. This echoes the wisdom of various spiritual traditions, from Eastern philosophies like Buddhism to the biblical proverb that says, "He who walks with wise men will be wise, but the companion of fools will be destroyed." The environment you inhabit, be it physical, emotional, or digital, shapes the contours of your existence. Even as you journey inward, that introspective pilgrimage radiates outwardly. Your spiritual vitality, or lack thereof, is apparent in your interactions, both online and in person. While digital platforms may offer the illusion of intimacy, they often only capture flickers of our authentic selves. The veils we use to shroud our online personas can misrepresent us, attracting those who are similarly masked by their own fears and insecurities. Don't resent those who perceive the discrepancies between your online facade and your true self. Holding on to anger or resentment only begets more of the same, creating a vicious cycle that Taoist philosophy warns against, saying that such emotions consume the spirit. Instead, practice the alchemy of emotional transmutation. Surrender your shadows and sorrows to the infinite wisdom of the universe. Let them be turned into gold, much as the alchemists sought to turn lead into this precious metal. In this transformative process, healing becomes not just a personal endeavor, but a communal one. The ripples of your own transformation resonate within the collective psyche. Your newfound stability allows others to find their own emotional footing, reinforcing your connection to the eternal spirit. The Zen saying, "You are already enlightened," becomes not just an esoteric concept, but a lived experience. In the metaphorical interrogation room of the mind, One side hosts the ego laden with its pleasures, pains, and desires, while the other houses the pure awareness of these thoughts and feelings. This duality brings to mind the Advaita Vedanta concept of the witness consciousness, which observes without judgment. By recognizing that the ego and its pursuits are just one aspect of your being, you can achieve a harmonious balance. When you permit both the shadows and the light within you to simply be, while relinquishing your burdens to the cosmic void, you cultivate an aura ripe for healing and transformation. With this realization, you awaken to the profound truth that you have always been awake, standing on the precipice of infinite potentialities and balancing the polarities of your inner world. You not only find your center, but become a beacon of hope and stability for those wandering through their own existential labyrinths